The reason why you don't have a Valentine's today, it's not because you don't know how to keep a man or a woman.
It's because all you want to do is cook some rotel dip. Don't nobody want to eat that all the time.
Let's lock in on this recipe right here. And we're going to make sure that you got a Valentine's next year. So we're going to start with dicing up our red bell peppers. We're also going to do the same thing with a green bell pepper. So you're going to cut around the center. You don't want to get those seeds inside your blend, okay? So after we chop up these green bell peppers, we also going to chop up a white onion as well. After we finish dicing up all those, we're going to set them in a container and set them off to the side for later on in the recipe. Next thing on the list is we're going to start prepping our catfish. I use catfish fillets for this recipe. I washed them, patted them dry, and then I split them down the middle because groceries is too expensive these days. We're going to make what we got stretched, all right? So after you split those down the middle, you're going to hit them with some avocado oil, and then you also going to season with your season of choice. Me, I use salt, pepper, minced garlic, crushed red peppers, smoked paprika. I also use some Cajun seasoning, some onion powder, and I also threw a little oregano in there just for the color. Don't over season your food. Your blood pressure gonna be through the roof, and I'm not held liable for that. But after you hit it with that avocado oil, you're gonna rub in that season. Make sure you get it nice and rubbed in. Rub it like you missed it. All that, okay? You're gonna sit that in a bowl, and you're gonna sit it in the fridge until you're ready to use. So after you finish seasoning your fish, make sure you clean your area up, wash your hands. We don't need no cross-contamination, all right? So into a pan, we go butter, and we let that melt down, and we drop our catfish in, and we're going to cook it for 10 minutes on each side, and it's going to get that blackened look on it. That's what you're looking for. Next, we're finna go ahead and saute these veggies up, okay? So you're going to put some butter in the pan. You're going to throw them veggies right on top of that butter. You're going to cook this down until it's translucent, okay? Translucent means it's kind of see-through. For those of y'all who wouldn't know, or you smarter than a fifth grader, all right? So after we finish cooking that down, we're going to throw our ground beef into the pan, seasoned with salt, pepper, onion powder, and Cajun seasoning. Cook it down to that pink start disappearing. Add your veggies back in on top of that. Cook till all the pink is gone, okay? So after that's all cooked and incorporated, we're going to add in our rice. I'm pretty sure we all know how to cook rice at this point. You know, cup of rice, cup of water, boil it. It's simple as that. If you got a rice cooker at home, use that. But that's what it's going to look like. That's our dirty rice. So into that same pan, we cook that fish. Those leftover, you know, that leftover fond that's at the bottom of the pan, we're going to add some heavy whipping cream, a pab of butter, some Parmesan cheese, Cajun seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic. We're going to add that in and make our Cajun creamy sauce. Put that over the top of your fish and rice, and there you have it. No plating video for y'all today, but y'all get the idea. Let's try not to be lonely.